Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And today's video is about when your guy best friend is too close to you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The common room buzzes with its usual evening energy as you settle onto the couch between them. Katsuki's arm drapes possessively across your shoulders, while Ijiro's hand rests comfortably on your knee. A familiar arrangement that's become second nature over the months that you've been together. Movie night, Dinky announces, plopping down on the floor with a bowl of popcorn. That's definitely too large for one person. You're scrolling through your phone when Haru drops onto the couch beside you, his shoulder bumping against yours. Your childhood friend grins that familiar, easy smile that's been a constant since you were kids. Hey, didn't know you'd be visiting the dorms tonight. You say, genuinely happy to see him. Figured I'd stop by. It's been forever since we hung out properly. Haru shifts closer, pulling out his phone. Oh man, remember this? He angles the screen toward you, showing an embarrassing photo from middle school. You groan and try to grab the phone, but he holds it out of reach, laughing. It's the kind of casual physical teasing that you've shared for years. Completely innocent. You don't notice the way Katsuki's arm tenses around your shoulders. Who the hell is this? Katsuki's voice cuts through the laughter, sharp as a blade. You glance up at your boyfriend, catching the dangerous glint in his red eyes. This is Haru, remember? I've mentioned him before. We've been friends since we were 7. Hey, sup? Haru offers casually, giving a small wave before turning his attention back to you. Anyway, your mom sent me that photo last week and I've been waiting to show you. You're sitting too damn close. Katsuki interrupts, his tone leaving no room for argument. The common room goes quiet. Even Dinky stops mid-chew. Haru blinks, finally picking up on the tension. Oh, Katsuki, you warn, feeling the familiar prickle of his jealousy, starting to flare. You've dealt with this before, though usually, Ijiro helps balance things out. Speaking of which, you turn to Ijiro, expecting him to be the voice of reason. But Ijiro isn't smiling either. His jaw is set in that firm way that only appears when something's really bothering him. Babe, he says, and his voice is softer than Katsuki's, but somehow more serious. Bakugou's got a point. That's pretty close. Your eyes widen. Iji, are you serious right now? I'm always serious about you. He responds, and there's no anger in his voice. Just that unshakable honesty that makes him who he is. And I don't love seeing another guy all over you like that. All over me? We're just... You gesture helplessly between yourself and Haru, who's now looking extremely uncomfortable. We're friends. This is how we've always been. Katsuki leans forward, effectively putting himself between you and Haru. Yeah, well, you weren't dating us back then. That doesn't mean I need to change every friendship I have. Yo, I should probably go. Haru starts to stand. No, stay. You insist, then immediately look at them. He's not doing anything wrong. Neither am I. Katsuki coughs. You're really that dense. The guy's been practically in your lap. Hey, that's an exaggeration and you know it. Ijiro shifts, his hand leaving your knee. And somehow, that absence feels worse than Katsuki's words. Look, we're not saying you can't have friends, he says carefully. But there are boundaries, you know. And when someone crosses them, he didn't cross anything. You stand abruptly, frustration bubbling over. You two are being ridiculous. The thing is, you understand jealousy. You've dealt with Katsuki's possessive streak before, And Ijiro gets quieter when he's feeling insecure. But this feels different, like they've already decided Haru is a threat without giving him a chance. I'm gonna head out, Haru says quietly, already backing toward the door. Text me later. You nod stiffly, watching your friend make a hasty exit, while the rest of your classmates suddenly find their phones very interesting. Once he's gone, you turn back to them. Katsuki's still glaring at the door, like he might blast off its hinges, and Ijiro won't quite meet your eyes. Seriously, you ask. Don't seriously us. Katsuki snaps. We're supposed to be okay with some random extra, getting handsy with our girlfriend. He wasn't getting handsy. We were looking at a photo. Oh, so you want to defend him even more. Katsuki stands now too, and you hate that you have to tilt your head back to maintain eye contact. Or do you want to think about how it makes us feel? That stops you, because underneath the anger and the volume, you can hear something else in Katsuki's voice, something more vulnerable than he'd ever admit to. You look at Ijiro, who's finally meeting your gaze. His expression is open and honest. We trust you, he says simply. We do, but that doesn't mean it doesn't bother us. When something else is familiar with you like that, especially someone who knew you before we did. Are you jealous because he knew me longer? Don't make it sound so pathetic. But Ijiro nods. Maybe a little. He has all these memories with you, all these inside jokes, and watching him act like he doesn't know you have boyfriends. He knows. I've told him about you guys multiple times. Then he should know better than to get that close. Katsuki growls. Okay, I get that you're uncomfortable, I do. But you can't just decide who I'm friends with, or how I interact with people I've known my whole life. We're not deciding anything, Ijiro says, standing now too. He moves closer, his hand finding yours. We're asking you to consider our feelings. That's what relationships are about, right? All of us being on the same page. You look between them, Katsuki with his anger that's always been a shield for deeper feelings, and Ijiro with his earnest expression that somehow makes you feel more guilty than any shouting could. You step closer to the both of them, reaching for Katsuki with your free hand. How about this? Next time Haru visits, I'll introduce you properly. Let you guys actually get to know him instead of just seeing him as some threat. And I'll be aware of some physical boundaries. And he keeps his hands to himself. And you try not to explode anyone who talks to me. You counter. No promises. Ijiro pulls you into a proper hug, and you feel Katsuki's arm return to your shoulders. We're not trying to control you. We just love you too much. Maybe. There's no too much. But communication is important. For all three of us. Getting all psychological now. Well, someone has to be mature in this relationship. Hey, that's supposed to be me. Ijiro protest. You laugh softly. For the record, no one could ever come close to what I have with you two. Haru's my friend, but you're my partners. My choice every single day. Damn right we are, Katsuki says. And despite the rough start to the evening, you can't help but smile. Because this is what love looks like. Messy and complicated. Full of jealousy and communication and growth. And despite everything that happened, you know that you wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.